Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
So, had a couple things.
Yeah.
You had to math and look like this.
I think so far tomorrow, my professor for the Wednesday, the hybrid one, we're having another assignment, like a little parent conference assignment thingy. I'm not sure that one is a pair project or what, but she said there's a pair project too.
Oh,
Yeah. Works in pairs, but I'm not sure if the one she's gonna talk about tomorrow is like that pair project or something else. But
Yeah.
that's another project for me coming soon.
I don't understand.
It's like so-called parent conference thing, or like yeah, some kind of another project assignment.
Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. I know this is, I think, the last things we left off on for things that were coming up for you.
Yeah.
I'll put wait for me for your project. Right. So you.
Oh, so-called that parent conference thingy is a video, and it's the discussion board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's a 5-minute video. I need to post to the discussion board, and it's due the week 10th.
So we talked about NC 316 assignment 3. Oh yes, the home learning activity.
Yeah, that one I need to. I still need to do that one, and that one's so called due next Wednesday. And then tomorrow's assignment is the little summary of each chapter 4 to 6. That one I need to do that one.
How's that coming along? Start.
Yeah, I need to start it and try to finish it by tomorrow.
Have you been able to at least like do some of the reading for it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Is that something that you want to look at together? Or you think you're okay with
Um, I think I might be okay.
that? Okay.
Oh yeah, like tomorrow she's gonna also assign another group activity thing. That's the community assessment mapping project, which is like the final second group project assignment. She's gonna assign that. It says selected groups on the syllabus. So I think that one she's assigning our groups for that one.
The community, can you repeat what it's called again?
Community assess mapping project. I think it may be assessment, but like I said, assess mapping project.
Okay. So we have that. And this is all for your early childhood education.
For that one is the summary of the 3 chapters, the home language activity, and then for next week I do have a discussion board due, which is based on the little little Zoom meeting I attended the 3rd week on Zoom, and it was for everyone that was able to attend. That one was so called the second discussion board. Now it's due in next weekend. And this is like a summary of what happened, like what's your takeaway from the meeting.
Makes sense. Next weekend on Saturday or Sunday?
I think so called the the post for me is so-called due, like when I have the home language, that one due. The post official post is on that day, and then like you get the weekends to do the posting. Sunday, I think it's the reply to classmates, because that next Saturday we also have another meeting thingy, but it's at Oakton, so we have not everyone have to go, but like people that can attend can attend, and then have another discussion board on that too.
Okay. So I have that down. And your response. to such something. Okay. So based on what you told me you have for this class, we have the module summary, which is due tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have the assignment 3, which is the home learning activity, which is due next Wednesday.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Be due next Wednesday. How do you feel about your workload right now?
I think for this class is like a lot, because like almost, because we only meet once a week or so, once or twice a week. No, not twice a week. I mean like every two weeks, and then a week will be hybrid, and then like some it's like a different order for like the meeting days. Some like, and then like toward the end of this semester, it'll be like me offline for two weeks and then back online. That is a different order for the hybrid class for this one. And the assignments are like she explained it, but like I kind of don't really understand it a little bit when
Okay. Well, which assignment are you struggling to understand right now?
Yeah, that one I didn't really start that one yet. I'm right now. What I really started right now is the other class, the TESOL paper thing. I need to do the home language activity paper. I start doing that, and I plan to work on it this week. And then we will do that. Yeah.
Okay. Have you do the professors for do the office hours for your professor in early childhood education line up with your availability?
For her, it's like for her office hours. She is Tuesday, Wednesday. And her Wednesday is so-called before class time. But like when I'm so-called, her office hours on Wednesdays. I am coming to school, and at 2:30 that time I'm in tutoring. For the Wednesday I can't come see her at all. But like her Tuesday, so-called is like 12:30 to 3:30. Yeah. And she's on the 3rd floor, same floor as my TESOL professor. Yeah. I think I might try to meet with her too. Her class, room for office, her office is on the 3rd floor.
You think that's something that I mean, today's Tuesday. Are you thinking about doing it today or next?
I might try to do that next week.
That would be good, but this is a reminder by next week for that class that you have class on. What we do the day after.
Yeah. Next week is offline, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you have like specific questions that you already know of, I would try to email too. Then be like, I plan on stopping by your office hours.
Yeah, but so-called right now she's been busy finding another advisor for the early childhood major. So she's been busy with that and not able to grade the assignment at the moment. So yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, because she's finding the advisor for the major right now. So she's not really grading anything. She only graded our first discussion board so far.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's been
That's
that
kinda hard
busy.
to tell how you're doing in class.
Yeah, she's been that busy. She only graded the first one, like, which was like an intro to like talk about like what we think our learning type is, and then like about ourselves kind of for the first discussion board. She didn't grade the
Well,
other assignments yet, so I don't know what grade I got on them yet because she haven't been able to grade them yet.
okay.
So I don't know how I did on the summary, the first one, because she didn't grade it at all yet. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, and we have some questions about that.
Yeah, I don't know what grade because she didn't grade it yet. Yeah.
Well, all you can do is turn it in. Then I would even like talk to her if you both if you can say like, yeah, and like I know you're busy, and like I was it is just because like we'll never be able to know what a professor is
Yeah.
without them telling us, but we can always just be proactive. I'm gonna share this. I'm looking at this. You said you haven't started. But if it's okay with you, we can talk about some of the things right now and just check in on your thoughts about it. Is that something that you feel might be helpful, or we can continue talking about other assignments?
I think for this one, it's really just to really focus on create the activities, and then like type it up, and then Soko maybe do a little mini practice, like try out the activities, and then Soko give it to someone, a parent, and their child to do it, and then get their feedback on it, and then I redo my reflection. That's really what I need to do for this.
Okay, so you're comfortable with whatever needs to get done?
Yeah, I think right now for this assignment, I just need to type up what activity I'm planning to do and make sure that Soko follow those like what the thing I needed for, like what development skill or stuff for it that I'm planning to do with it, the activities. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, because I think we did talk about that already, that you were thinking about. This is for this project, right? Art or science?
Yeah. When I also have an idea, I just need to type it out to make sure it connects to a development skill.
Yeah, that's what we were having trouble with. Okay. Okay, sounds like you're good with that. And we're gonna let's, by the way, I wanted to check in. Is this kind of notes helpful for you, or?
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So maybe two. How are you feeling about? Well, you said there's not much information outside of the fact that you guys are going to be in a group, right? For this project?
Yeah. So-called on our on the syllabus, it said the tomorrow she's gonna explain our journal activity presentation. We still have a group, like a presentation from the last one. We still have those presentations. Got one more group to present to call tomorrow. And then she's gonna explain I think the parent conference thing, and then also about the other activity that's gonna be a group activity thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think Shizuko wants to, she's gonna bring someone in to like have a little about the parent conference thing tomorrow. She's gonna have someone in to talk about it too. Like kind of like help us with it. Not really help us, but like example-ish about it.
Better understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that leaves the tussle quiz 4, which one? Oh yeah, because you have quizzes on your reading, right?
Yeah, it's based on the readings and it's open book, and so that one's okay for the the quiz. I just need to do it. I didn't do it yet. I need to do that.
Okay. Do you want to give yourself? Do these have specific due dates? Did we miss the deadline, or are these the ones that you can turn in whenever?
So called. This is you can start it when it opens for that week, and the due date if it's like really have to like you last minute you the on Sunday and before the 59 before midnight.
4 minutes. So are you still able to do it?
Yeah, this one is for this week, so I'm good. This one's for this week. I didn't do yet. Need to.
Let's do some- Then how are you feeling about the TLE project?
Right now I am so far still working on it. Right now I'm on the section of the so-called lesson plan part of it. Yeah, I'm on the lesson plan part of it, and then I might just send it over to my professor to see if I'm in the right track, and then what else do I need to change for it. That's what I did with the first for the what I had the first assignment, the psychometric paper. I did that.
Oh, okay, so like last time we talked, you were finishing part 2.
I'm still on part 2 right now. Part 2.
So you're still doing the
Yeah, but still part 2. And then the part 3's for the 24th or 20 something. Yeah, it's like in 2 weeks after the next one due.
okay.
And this part 2 is due this Sunday. So the other one's in the 3 or 2 weeks after it. Yeah.
It kind of sounds like you understand what you have to up, and what you have to do. Is there any questions or anything that maybe I can help you with?
Mm, um, I think right now, part like for the part 2, I just need not really the so-called the lesson plan thing. It's not really like a full-on lesson plan, like how you like, will have to put in the chart and all those objectives and stuff. It's like a simple version of a lesson plan. Yeah.
Let me look over. I just kind of so you need this. So the students. So they talk one about like why they want to do it, right? Like what's the point that the teachers pay attention to this? Then they talk about how this is going to help the students. Then they talk about their objectives. So have you thought a little bit about what objectives you could fit in for your term?
So-called did create the objectives and stuff, but
Uh-huh.
I think my objectives I would need to somehow change it a little bit. I would need to change it a little bit.
Yeah, because this one, from this example, it looks like very specific to like reading,
Mm-hmm.
comprehension objectives,
Mm-hmm.
for curriculum standards. I don't know. Do you know if, because I know we talked about your objectives being a little bit more practical, like life skills that you're
Mm-hmm.
getting. Do you know if those objectives would be okay for your project?
I- to my professor to see if it's okay yet, so I don't know at the moment, right? Like for the
So,
feedback on it.
so what kind of are you thinking? I know, again, we talked about it a little bit,
Yeah.
and you said you needed to adjust yours. How would you want to adjust? Like, what do you think needs adjust?
So-called this is what I have so far for it.
Am I getting an email?
Yeah, it's coming soon. Just wait.
Thank
The 1 and 2 and 3 is the objectives I have so far for it.
Those are good.
Yeah.
I think these are very practical skills. And I think it fits as long as the teacher's not like, sorry, the professor is not looking for anything specifically from like Common Core standards.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, depending on what grade you teach for what grades, objectives might be like those. But yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you feel needs to change from that? Because I know you said you wanted to adjust that.
Like I wasn't sure was it okay or not because because the one I had before for the other one with the therapist one, he made me have to have some percentages of it, like the language skills, like how much the percentage, yeah, the percentages last time with the other one I'm not sure. Will he want me to add some percentages for this one too?
Yeah. Do you know why he wanted you to have percentages?
I don't think this example have percentages, right? You didn't see no percentages. Yeah, I think it was just make. I don't really remember why he wanted percentages, but like he for the like first two I had to put some percentages. One was like 60 or something percent, 60 or 20% for those. Yeah, I had to put some percentages for them. Well, not sure. Do I need to add some percentages or these okay?
Do you know? Kind of worked out. Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's to show that the student, like, the student is at a baseline of like 10% language usage or whatever, and you're trying to get them to 20%.
Yeah, it was something like that with the percentages I included in my objective last time with the other activity.
So to my understanding, these are good because they clearly relate
Mm-hmm.
to the that you're gonna have having them do
Mm-hmm.
practical skills, especially for business second.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the activities that you have, each break these down. But in terms of exactly what else your professor would like to see,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's a good start.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that's kind of has its stuff for this part of the project?
Somehow he for that first part of it, the part one, he didn't really give much feedback onto like the little paragraph I had. So when I met with Meta kind of like helped me change some of the wordings in the first part of it. So yeah, the first part of the paper kind of changed a bit from like when I first turned in the part one bit.
And are you okay with that, or
Um, yeah, I think yeah, yeah. It's just that I might need to tell my professor that I did minor changes to the part one that little paragraph because he's given just said it was a good start for the project.
oh, I see what you mean because you're building up.
Yeah. It was a good start. He didn't really give much feedback, but he just gave me a good grade on it. Yeah.
Okay. Is the professor's office on aligned with yours? Do you know? Or just a few things to talk about?
Yeah, I would also meet with this professor too. He's on the third floor with same as my other one.
Yes.
But so-called his little office hours are like he have class too on the Tuesday where he's like really available in his and he's like mid morning to like 1 p.m. Yeah, for him.
Are those times good for you, or
Yeah, I think it's okay. It's just yeah, it's okay. I will try to meet with them if I will need some help with this assignments.
I only say that because I know this is a class where I'm sorry, that you had before.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the comments that I said,
Yeah. Meet with him. Yeah, meet with him. Yeah, I so-called not didn't really meet with him. I so-called one time tried to meet with him on Zoom, but like so-called the discussion, not the discussion board, the bright space thing, D2 out for him this year somehow don't have included his own Zoom link. And I tried to like click onto the old one to get his Zoom link. I end up didn't meeting him, but I sent him an email and then the little feedback and idea of how the paper was supposed to be for that first one, it kind of helped And then I did toward the end of the due date on the Thursday when he don't have office hours. He also gave me some feedback after I sent him like, is this okay? Which format should the little body paragraph should be in? And yeah, for that.
Okay, so we know that if you can't meet him, emailing is also an option too.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm so-called communicating with him and stuff. Yeah.
So then how about reader element? Or a little bit more flexible. Or
Yeah, he just said good idea, and then I think this will be a much easier than talking with a therapist. Good thinking for the part one. And then he didn't really attach like a little feedback paper, like how he usually attach a PDF with like how he gonna what I did wrong and those other feedback on the part one. He just wrote that little comment on on it and gave me full credit for the part one.
yeah, because you did really good. I
Mhm.
think you met expectations.
Yeah, with
So
the
that's
part one. Mhm.
Okay, so we have that going on so far.
Mhm.
Talk about detailing. Your objectives to meet appropriate. I'm sure if you get this interesting.
Yeah.
Decided to maybe email the professor,
Mhm.
try to meet with them during their office hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything else about this assignment from Bob?
I think it's just so-called I'm kind of done with the first two parts. I'm doing part C now. It's just how I should like I know it's like simple like how I did before with the other one I had. It should be not that many days, just like maybe 1 or 2 days of little lesson planning-ish things of activities. I just need to type that part out for the last part, the part C of the paper.
Oh, okay, I see.
Mm-hmm.
This, 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 this.
Because we do have like a little idea of what we want, what I want for the little lesson plan of the activity of how they're gonna uh pretend to be the salesperson and stuff like that in our notes thing. Yeah, that's what I was planning for the lesson stuff, and then I just need to format it out
Yeah, it sounds like you're almost done.
for this part too. Yeah, and just need like maybe some minor feedback on this, and then officially submit it on the due date or the due date before Sunday.
Can you remind me, are you,
That's
like, is someone actually doing this lesson or it's just?
It's just not really someone doing it. It's just like a little idea for summer, like a lesson plan kind of. No one's really doing it like that. Yeah, yeah. And because we're getting feedback on it at the end by a classmate, we're gonna so-called send our little project to a classmate and they do feedback on it. I don't think we get the feedback from our classmates back, like to us when they write a feedback on our paper. Because last time when I didn't get a feedback on mine because I turned everything late. So I only just did a self-reflection on my paper. And there weren't that many classmates. There were like three, including me, 4 students in the class for this class. Yeah. And then one dropped. One dropped.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really tiny. Are most of your education classes that small?
For this early ed one, it's many, I don't like 20 kids for 20 students for the early ed. For this one, for this semester for the test, so there is more than last time for sure. Last time was 5. Yeah, 5 and then dropped. This time around like 8. This time 8.
Okay. Yeah, it's just so because
Yeah, last time for sure was very small, and then it got even smaller. One student dropped.
And how have you been enjoying your time?
So for the test, so I'm really almost done. Just need to pass this one this time around, and then minors are done. Just need to do my major classes.
Do you know how long you have left?
Because so-called I'm supposed to do all four of my block 2 classes, but right now I am only taking one of the 4 classes in my block 2.
Mhm.
And then next semester I'm not sure what classes I'm gonna be taking I'm still gonna try to finish the block 2 first. And so-called the block 3 is the clinical for the early ed. So I'll be like sent to either another little school for my clinical, or I do it in my own daycare. They gave that option this time around. And then I would need a so-called this professor been saying if possible, take like a the content test before because we will need to pass that one before the student teaching part.
Yeah.
We need to do that. And then she said maybe take it when I take my 306, but I didn't take that one yet. And I need to, she said it's good to try to take it when I'm finished with 306 because the ideas be fresh in your head to do that. Yeah.
Do you know what
It really depends on what the times are because right now it's really the times. Because one of the class, which is the whip class, the 316, I think it is. But no, is the other 313 or something. That one, the whip one with Mushi, Professor Mushi. That one, her time is like late at the time after the 6:55, like 7 to 9, like 10 to 10, 7 to 10. That one, I can't, and it's on Wednesdays. So yeah, and I live far. I don't live like on campus or near campus. So I live in the south side. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah.
The timing for that one, that's why I didn't choose the whip one yet. I was planning to see what if they're gonna the whip one for some reason is always at that time. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna be doing that one because yeah. And then the other ones are the one for sure the 301 or 306. The one with the Professor Yi Hao, that one is so called the first one, the math or something, the reading one or the other one. That one is so called Mondays and it's 4:15 to 6:55. That one's always on Monday. And then the other one, the 306, that one was like last time when I looked a few times, it was either on Tuesday at the 4:15 to 6:55. The timing for that class is sometimes on a Tuesday or Wednesday. The timing for the class is affecting gonna finish in time with everything. So
Yeah, that sounds really frustrating. Have you been able to talk to your advisor about that?
before when there was the Alicia, the early ed advisor before they changed it before she left, she said I can take still like take it if I can't finish everything like one semester, I can try to separate it. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking only one of the 4 classes. Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to. Yeah, it depends on when you focus. I know much that that's 7 and that's 10.
Yeah, and then so-called my brothers will be in the car waiting for me too. Like that's what's been happening too for the Wednesdays. Yeah, when I'm in class, I have to be on campus. That's what's been happening. But at least the younger two will be with my mom in the car, like they're doing homework. But yeah, that the time is no good. Like we come home like close to 7 something because of the class and stuff. And like if I were to take the other one, the 7 something to 10, we cut home like close to midnight ish.
Oh. There's not, I'm guessing there's a cost variation. Is the child care something?
I think it's really so cool what, like, let's say, like, for the students, some of them are working or, like, doing their clinicals in the morning. And then, like, that's why their hours are so late. They don't have summer classes for the early ed class. Early childhood classes is only in the spring or fall, and those are the times later, like not late, but like later in the day kind of times. And then like they're only like Monday to Thursday, no Fridays.
Yeah, because that's really, I mean, I can imagine that it's very stressful. Your family.
Yeah.
Do they, police it in the part-time? Have you mentioned that they could like wait for you in the library or just sitting in there?
No, like they're so-called waiting in the car and they're able to do their homework in the car with my mom. And they just need Wi-Fi for their computer, the Chromebooks and iPads to do their homework if they're on the apps and stuff. So or like they go to like a little after school program even after their after school they on Wednesdays they have tutoring. So they'd be tutoring, but sometimes when they're done with their tutoring at 3:30, they like go to another tutoring program until 5. And then like they'll be in the car after that.
Oh,
Yeah. So like they'll be like at a double tutoring on that day if I'm in person. Yeah, just the hours for these classes kind of affecting how I'm gonna finish everything on time too. Because
yeah,
some of the classes are at that time and then and I don't live on campus.
yeah.
Yeah, and so far for next semester, I'm not sure which classes I will be taking out of the block 2 of those other 3 I need to take. Or like if next semester and the next year, the whole year, like in the spring and fall will still be block 2, because I still need to do my clinicals too for the block 3, and then I still need to apply for that a year ahead.
Um,
That's also affecting when I'm taking the other clinical thing for the early childhood ed.
have you, I mean, just make
Yeah.
have you been able to talk about these specific concerns with your manager outside of like, you know, you mentioned one class to break it up? But have you talked about how the graduation?
It's just to make sure I finish them, and then yeah, we just really just try to finish everything in that block first, each block first, and then yeah, we'll just make the time, yeah, just finish everything in the block first, and then the next one, just make my time longer because it's classes.
Yeah. So then, I just so I
Yeah.
because of this you're invited to less classes to be able to do them, and then that means you're going to want to graduate.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. Because this past summer, that's when I declared officially this early ed major. Before I didn't declare my major because like before we needed fingerprinting, and then I was waiting on that because yeah. And then I officially did the fingerprinting thing, and then like they said, "Oh, you don't need to do that no more." But I did it already, and I did that when I was doing my TESOL clinical. So I did that for my TESOL without thinking I might not need it for this early ed one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did the fingerprint for my clinical for TESOL. So that one, my fingerprints are in the system for CPS.
Okay. Well, yeah, I know. I'm sorry to hear that. I know you the start date
Yeah.
and all that.
I was,
You're on the-
yeah, because of the fingerprint, that's why I did delay the declaring until like this past summer.
Yeah, and it's like not even it's your responsibility to let you know.
They just changed it this year, so yeah, toward the end of this spring semester, they changed it, and then like the advisor changed. She left the campus.
Yeah, and that's why your professor.
Yeah, right now the one they have for now is the one I had before, and then she switched to the other one that left, and then she switched back now.
Well, I don't know what,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna also try to pick up if there's like any way of like, trying to I don't know, see if there's any way to do to like for them having to come all the way up to this class that you have to take.
Yeah,
There's no work to find. I don't know. I know there's a lot of things
yeah.
that people set up, but one class is online. So I'll see if I
Yeah, because for like I know one of the classes that was on Monday, it was remote for one of the semesters for some reason. And I think it was this year or something. It was in spring, I think, or something. It was or the last year. It was a remote for that 301 per class. It was remote. It was remote for some reason.
I'll see what I think. But yeah, I'm sorry that you've been playing some it's something that it's like this obviously like learning is hard.
Yeah.
Working on that, but
Mhm.
also
Mhm.
okay. This is thing that and then I know to kind of get us back on what's up for you. So we talked about I think all the assignments sounds like you're feeling pretty good about what you understand, but
Yeah.
that's something that's important. Is there anything else that you want us to talk about today before we go?
I really, I think right now for me the main would be the classes for next semester, and then the next would be the festival part is okay because I know the how the gist of it, but like every time I do the festival, I forget my passwords.
I hate that. Yeah, I forget my password.
So I end up having to reset it every year. So, and then now this time around in December, it might like I'm not because like when I did it the last few years, I did it like not in October, I did it in November, or like a month after.
Yeah, I know Trio usually has um, the workshops to help students. So
Yeah.
something I will say that I haven't read yet, classes requiring like all parents to have a state ID.
I think my mom had it like because we created it when we did the so-called transfer. You have she also have one too, so-called. She have one. We made her one when we did the fast ones before. So she has one. I just remember her password too. So I think before we also like that's how they did FastWeb too. The parent also made a little account for their FastWeb ID and stuff. That's so I think she might have an account already for the FastWeb.
Just to see if
Mm-hmm.
were last time we filed well.
I did the transfer thing from the IRS. Yes, I clicked the little transfer the stuff from IRS, so everything is like transferred over, and the system saved my stuff from previous years. So it's got the same idea of what yeah. I just need to transfer the stuff.
Okay. Yeah, and then hopefully soon you'll have.
And then so far, when I did the transfer, that's when they asked for the FAFSA, not the the FAFSA ID for my parent to log in. That's when I did the transfer. That's when they have the ID for the parent.
Okay. So yeah, and yeah, I know Trio is trying to understand
Yeah.
and also stuff. So when that's something supposed to help with that, but
Yeah.
also any questions regarding your FAFSA, you can also always feel free to schedule. Either one of your supervisors, unfortunately, I can't.
Yeah.
Or have you been to 10 or 8 advisors or anything else?
So called, I think it was last year summer, when I met with my trio, the other trio before the Christina, the other trio one for the teacher prep, she somehow activated my FAFSA for the summer. She activated it when when I transferred, but I didn't have any money for the summer, so there weren't any summer classes for me to take at that time. If I were to take it, would be the TESOL class. So the summer FAFSA activated last year, so that's why this past summer I took the TESOL 3, the clinical. Somehow activated this past year, and then this past semester too. In the summer.
Okay. Just things to do. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that should be all.
Okay. So next time that I'm gonna be checking in about these stuff, but specifically the things that are that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just to see how things go.
Yeah, I think for that, the TESOL, for sure next week I'll get the grade for it. In the few days of next week. That's what happened last time too.
Sounds good. Well, please feel free to spend like within the next few weeks. I'll go from there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, have a good day. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.